Hey guys, how you doing? Dave the Raw Food Trucker here, and I'm here with Katrina Mayer, and it is my honor and privilege to introduce you guys to her if you haven't already heard of her, because her Facebook has like 30,000 people on it. You know, I've got about 10,000 between my two that are interested in the things I'm talking about, and it is just such an honor and privilege to be here in your home with you. You have such an incredibly beautiful home, and I just want you to, people know about me on my Facebook. I'd like you to share a little bit about your story and really where you're at, because this is a phenomenal, incredible human being, and she's really taken it beyond the raw food stuff. I see all this arguing and judgment and how raw are you and all this stuff. Man, we don't need any of that. We really don't. Run on.
Well, I just moved here to beautiful Kentucky. I don't know if you guys can see back here, from New York.
Yeah.
With Peter Ragnar.
Yeah.
And changed my lifestyle completely. Although I have been following the raw vegan lifestyle, I won't say 100% or 50% or 90% or 80% or whatever, but really following that lifestyle for about 15 years, and it's a lot easier to do here in Kentucky than it is in New York as an executive at a bank as I was for 20 years. So,
Yeah.
Love it here, love sharing this lifestyle with like-minded people, love having
Thank you.
Dave here to share our food and our stories.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You like the food?
Oh, it was an honor to be in you guys' presence and just to be here for a day and a half and asking you guys all kinds of questions. I honestly, I think I must have asked Peter around 80 to 100 questions throughout the day yesterday. And his wife, I asked her several. It's an interesting, I'd like you to share a little bit about what you're putting out, because you're coming from a place of not only no judgment, but you're coming from a place of really kind of moving beyond the whole judgment spectrum of cooked, raw, vegan, whatever,
Right.
you know? And yeah, please.
Well, I have a program coming out shortly called How to Cut Your Age in Half, How I Did It and you can too, because without saying I was 100% or I was completely vegan or I was raw or I was this, I was able to cut my age in half. My telomeres are actually saying I'm 27 years old, even though I'm over 50 now.
Okay, so explain to my friends what a telomere is.
Telomere is the end cap on the DNA, and those are measured in order to determine what true age is, not chronological age, so what age your body is. And so the telomeres are measured in order to tell what people their true age is.
Okay.
And mine says that I'm 27 years old. So I must have been doing something right, Dave.
Right on.
Somewhere.
Yeah. High raw, high organic, high vegan. Must have been doing something right.
Something right. But it was also the non-judgment like you were talking about. It's not about sitting there and saying, this is wrong, this is right, because that dogma, as you know,
Yeah.
it's what actually creates illness. So that's a little bit about what I'm doing, and I'm going to be talking a lot about the high vibration diet in the things to come here.
Right on. A friend of mine named Rini is a veterinarian in Norway, and he talks quite a bit about a high vibration diet. And he's told me, I'm not saying whether this is true or not, but he tells me he can actually change food into light, and then he just eats whatever he wants. And when I go to visit him in Norway, we're going to do a blood test. I'm hoping all this will come about. But really, if you can change food into light, then the blood don't lie. You should be able to look at it. It shouldn't change too much. It'll be interesting to see. But
I'd love to hear more about that.
yeah, I understand and get really where you're coming from, because illness and disease, I believe most of it in our culture, the culture that we live in, is coming in through animal products or through air pollution, or for the first time in the history of the human race, we're dealing with plastics, petroleum, we're dealing with rubber, we're dealing with carbon monoxide, we're dealing with all kinds of toxic poisons. And then on top of that, just the poisons in our paints, the things that so I'm sure disease comes in through that too. But one of the things that I noticed on my end was the deeper I got into this, what I realized is I'm looking for balance in every area of my life. And a part of that is having peace and not being under stress.
Yeah.
And the further I got to trying to learn, and I'm not saying I'm anywhere there by any means, people, but I choose to try and learn how to hold no judgment about any one thing. With that said, we judge everything, you know. So it's an interesting experience for me. But
And every day is a new experience. Every day we learn a little more.
it is. It is. So these telomeres that are attached to the molecule on the DNA, this is something you can scientifically look at and prove.
Yes.
That is amazing, people. That is utterly amazing. Cool. I will be posting where y'all can get a hold of this gal. We'll be sharing this on my Facebook. I'm going to send it over to her Facebook. And likewise, and I'm going to be looking a lot into the telomeres and what this woman's talking about. I encourage you to also. I didn't know what I was going to say. I'm not trying to brag. What I'm trying to say is there's something going on here, folks. In the raw and in longevity, and we've never been able to scientifically prove it. And here's something that we may be on the tip, on the very edge of the iceberg of being able to figure out. I think it's pretty cool. Blessings, everybody, and have a green juice today.
Nice meeting you.